The Mapmaker's Dream Kite. Once upon a time, in a village nestled between rolling hills, lived Larkspur the Mapmaker. She had curly brown hair and glasses that sparkled in the sunlight. Every day, Larkspur carefully drew maps of mountains, forests, and seas. She loved drawing tiny details like hidden caves and secret paths that only animals knew about. In Larkspur's cozy cottage, colorful maps covered the walls like wallpaper. Her desk sat by a window where golden sunlight streamed in. One day, while drawing a map of the sky, Larkspur sighed. "I wish I could see these places from above, not just imagine them," she whispered to herself. Just then, a gentle breeze blew through her open window, making her papers flutter. One special piece of paper, bright blue with tiny silver stars, floated up into the air. Instead of falling down, it danced and twirled, forming the shape of a diamond kite with a long, flowing tail. "Hello there," said a cheerful voice. Larkspur gasped. The paper kite was talking. "I'm Tango," the kite said with a giggle, "and I'm very good at flying. Would you like to see the world from up high?" Tango's string gently wrapped around Larkspur's wrist, warm and friendly. "But kites don't talk," Larkspur said, her eyes wide with wonder. "And maps don't fly." "But here we are," Tango replied with another giggle. "Hold tight." Before Larkspur could answer, she felt her feet lifting off the ground. Her heart fluttered like butterfly wings as they floated out the window. Up, up they went, higher than the tallest trees. The village below looked like one of Larkspur's maps come to life. Houses became tiny squares with red rooftops. The winding river turned into a blue ribbon. Fields looked like patches on a quilt, green, yellow, and brown squares stitched together. "Look!" Tango called as they drifted over the forest. "There's the hidden pond you drew on your map." Larkspur saw a small, sparkling circle of water that winked in the sunlight. Nearby, a family of deer drank from its edge, their soft brown bodies barely visible among the trees. They floated over mountains that looked like sleeping giants covered in green blankets. Clouds passed by, soft and fluffy like cotton candy. Some clouds felt cool and damp against Larkspur's cheeks. The air smelled fresh and clean, like laundry dried in the sunshine. "This is better than any map I could ever draw," whispered Larkspur, her heart full of joy. The world below was a patchwork of colors: emerald forests, golden fields, and sapphire lakes. Everything seemed magical from up high, painted with nature's most beautiful colors. As the sun began to set, painting the sky in soft pinks and oranges, Tango gently carried Larkspur back to her cottage. "We can fly again tomorrow," Tango promised as they floated through the window. "There are so many more wonderful places to see." That night, Larkspur hung Tango on her wall with care. As she snuggled into bed, her mind was filled with all the beautiful sights they had seen. Her maps would now be more magical than ever, filled with details only someone who had flown with a talking kite could know. As you close your eyes tonight, Imagine what it would feel like to fly with Tango and Larkspur, floating gently above the world. Maybe in your dreams, you'll join them on their next adventure, drifting peacefully through the sky, seeing all the wonderful places below.